The story of Rev Reborn and how he works is confusing a lot of people, and also there's rumours his voice is going to change. So let's look into it, because Respawn described Revenant Reborn as having a shattered mind that fills him with even more rage, which I don't know how that's possible, and also they're bringing him a killer new look and deadly new abilities. But the most important thing is his rage and shattered mind. Now in the story from the Outlands or launch trailer, whatever it is, you can see his rage a lot because he's been forced to be experimented on, and because of the experiments he is getting screwed up royally, like he is in a mess. And to add on to the top of his rage of being modified against his will, having his mind altered against his will and appearance changed against his will, he had the chance to destroy his head but lost the opportunity, which only annoyed him more. So that's the rage base cover, but what about his shattered mind? Well, basically it seems like Eduardo Silva has a big part in this, because if we look at this art, Eduardo is overseeing the creation of Revenant Reborn, as you can see from his cane, and it seems he has given Rev Reborn a new body at the cost of most likely being able to mind control Revenant. So also, to add on to his rage and shattered mind, Revenant is stuck in his own head and potentially being controlled against his will. And also there's a really weird thing, in the launch trailer this screen of code flashed up, and a few people decoded some parts of it, they are working on other parts, but one part read, "Heartbreak feels good in a place like this." And this is seemingly a reference to an AMC movie theatre ad. For some reason, that's what most people are saying at the minute. And it might make sense because in this ad, not only do they say heartbreak feels good in a place like this, but they also say stuff about being reborn.
It's somehow reborn. Together.
Maybe this is a long-winded reference to an Apex Legends movie, or maybe we're reading too far into a little bit of a silly reference. And also a very interesting thing that you're most likely missed from the trailer. Do you remember this bit of lore from like season 7, I think, where Revenant fights Loba and Loba wins? Well, they actually animated this for a portion in the launch trailer too, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, Revenant Reborn is going to be a mess. He's going to have a shattered mind. Apparently his voice is going to be changing up a bit, and he could even have an Ash situation where he's got two people living inside his head, and he may have moments where he's controlled against his will by Eduardo. Very interesting. I wonder how this is going to play out. And if you didn't know, as soon as you load up Season 18, you will have Revenant Reborn, and you'll need to complete challenges to keep him. So yeah, what do you think of him? Do you think this is a good move for Apex reworking Legends in a big way? And subscribe.